Well, Spicy Boy Nation. So today we're doing something a little different. We're going to be doing a story time. And most of my stories will be with me and my brother. I don't know. He's been in a couple of my videos. Don't know if he'd want to be mentioned in this one, so I'm not going to mention him by name. But anyway, so earlier this year, we had this homecoming bonfire. Don't know if that's typical, but we had a bonfire, and me and a bunch of our friends rode in his truck. This is ADB 4 Ranger, and well, we were going back to this area where a couple of us had parked, and we took a different route because there was a lot of traffic. So we took that route, and we were passing by this person's house, and this lady in the front, she yells, "Slow down!" And somebody in the bed of the truck, don't know what they said. I think they said we're not even going that fast, bitch. I think that's what they said. Anyways, we were on our way back to all of our vehicles. So we did that, and me and my buddy, we drove around for a little bit, and then we stopped and parked, and we talked like we usually do. And next thing we know, there's this big ass Ford. It pulls up behind us, probably F-250. And then they pull up beside us and roll down their windows. They start yelling at us, and we're so confused. Like, we didn't do shit. They're like, "Are y'all the ones who yelled at my wife?" We're like, "No, sir. It was probably some dumbass in the bed of the truck." He's like, "Well, it's your responsibility now." And I'm being completely honest. At this time, both me and my friend, we were minors. First off, they chased down minors. That is a predatory offense. And they were just complete assholes the whole time. We tried to be respectful, but we ended up losing our cool. We were all like, "Oh, hell no, this ain't happening." And they just started screaming at us like, "We got kids, we got trucks, we got animals, we don't want you running into anything." And he wasn't even going that fast. He was maybe going 25. Speed limit is 30. So we were going under speed limit. But his truck has a glass pack, so it sounds a lot louder than what it should, honestly. But anyways, we were just driving. We were sitting there. They come up on us and start yelling at us. They threatened to pull him out of the truck and beat his ass. So he refuses to get out of the truck, and so do I. And then with the window down, they start smoking. And my best friend, my brother, he has asthma. And smoke and asthma, they do not mix. But yeah, he pulled out a cig, started smoking it up in front of us, and we're like, "Oh hell no, that ain't gonna happen." But it did. So we get pissed. They finally leave us alone. They go home. So we go home after about another 5-10 minutes talking, ranting about those guys. And yeah, it's just all around, they were jerks, they were assholes. So, and then I come home, I tell my parents what happened, and they called the cops because that can actually be an offense against them. Those cops didn't do shit. They didn't. They were just assholes. They didn't really do anything. But we can't really do anything about it. So can't do anything about it now but avoid them to the best of our abilities. So we just do that. A few weeks pass by. I walk around town doing random shit, and they're like, "Hey, you don't need to be coming around here anymore." I'm like, "What do you mean?" They're like, "You're trespassing." And mind you, I'm in the middle of the road, a public road, so they can't do shit. So we're sitting there. Well, I'm sitting there, and they just start screaming at me. I'm like, okay, whatever. I just walk away. They start chasing me, like in their truck, and I'm like, if y'all don't fucking stop, I will call the cops again on you. They're like, we don't want any problems. We just want to know why you're walking around. I'm like, because I'm a teenage boy who's bored as hell in the house. And from then on out, we haven't had any issues other than them freaking speeding by our houses on their four-wheelers. They actually got CPS called on them because they were driving around on their four-wheeler. They flipped it with their kid on it. Nothing happened because CPS here in Texas sucks. But nothing happened. And that's just really where it ended. Didn't do much. We were just being innocent teenagers. Well, we're not innocent, but we were just being teenagers doing shit teenagers do. And they just decided to be assholes. I have another story about an asshole that I'll post here maybe today, within the next week, I don't know. But, yeah. So, starting soon, I'm going to start posting stories of shit I've experienced. And this is a new series because I haven't gotten spicy shit here in a while. So just going to figure that out, and I'll get back to y'all. Signing out.